Boys, we're about to complete a set in Madden 24 while spending 0 coins, but if you want to do it, it expires soon. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's get it started. Now, hold on, before we do, playoff football is kicking off in a matter of hours. I feel like back in the OG days, the Texans used to always kick off the first playoff game, so I'm kind of glad it's back to that. And boys, for the playoff football today, here are some of the picks I am rocking with on Underdog Fantasy. If you did not already know, Underdog Fantasy is the #1 place to make higher or lower player picks. Because as you can see on the screen, instead of making picks on teams, we're making picks on players. If we win any of these, we're winning $300, so that's going to be awesome. And if you want to check out Underdog Fantasy and make some picks for the game today, I will leave it linked in the description. Click that link, it's going to take you to the App Store. And if you sign up today using promo code SWIFT, boys, instead of needing to sweat it out with some of those lines where it's kind of tough to see whether or not they're going higher or lower, Pat Mahomes' line is set to 0.5 yards for any new signups. So for some of the picks, like you see on the screen right here, instead of needing to sweat out all 3 of them, well, we know Mahomes is getting at least 1 yard, so we can add 1 other pick or 2 other picks and win potentially some easy cash. So if you want to check it out, it's linked in the description. Click that link to download the app, and while you're signing up, put in the promo code SWIFT to get the Mahomes special, get your first deposit matched up to $100, and get more specials for the games tomorrow. There's plenty of stuff coming. You're not going to want to miss it. All right, now without further ado, let's talk about this one set. It is located in the playoffs tab, and I was kind of confused by this when I saw it at the start. I was like, how does this work? Now, boys, as you can see, this is the 90 overall BND playoff wildcard pack. And as you can see, this set expires today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, but it doesn't expire. Let me explain how this works. Now, basically, the way this set is going to work is by putting in an 88, an 85, and some 82 overall players. You're going to get your choice of a bunch of 90 overall cards that are playing either today, tomorrow, or on Monday. So simply enough, there's 1 player assigned to each team playing in the wildcard games. If that team wins, the player gets bumped up to a 91 overall. If that team wins again, the player gets bumped up to a 92. And if that team wins a 3rd time and makes it to the Super Bowl, that player is going to get bumped up to a 93. So what we're going to be doing in this video is completing this set while spending 0 coins out of pocket. I'll explain how I do that, and we're going to be making our pick live in the video. Now, first of all, you're probably wondering, Swift, how are you getting this set done while spending 0 coins? Well, as you can see on the screen right here, we've got 82 plus overall playoff packs, we've got 85 plus overall playoff packs, and we've got 88 pluses. Now, if you're wondering how I got the 85 pluses, how I got the 88 pluses, it was pretty much simply by playing through my solo challenges. That was step number 1. By getting progress in my field pass, that was step number 2. And by playing house rules. I've got a tip about house rules though. So yeah, as you guys can see, like at level number 10, there's an 88 plus overall player. At level number 6, there's an 85 plus overall player. We're just going to use those cards to go through and knock this set out. One quick tip about house rules, boys. If you restart your console, so go in here, reset your console, and then win a game, the house rules will track. That's the only way I could get it to track. And as you can see, you just got to get 1 win to get an 85 plus, so I'd actually recommend you do that. But yeah, there's a lot of issues going on with house rules. It seems like if you restart your console, then play a game, it will track. You only really got to get 1 win right now, because it's honestly too frustrating going through and having most of the wins not track or having to restart every time. But I would get that 1 win now so you can use that player in the set. All right, let's go through. Let's open these packs up. It doesn't really matter what we pull. Either way, we're probably going to be getting enough good cards to complete this set. The first one we pull is an 82 overall Sam Williams. We got the 85 plus pack right here, which we just need 185 from. If we get more than that, that's awesome. We pull an 85 Jack Stoll, so we're getting the minimum. And then the 88 plus pack right here. Again, if we get something better than an 88, I'm happy, but the 88 is going to go into the set, and we get the minimum. Damn, man, I was just going through trying to get a couple other 82 plus overall players, and we pull a 91 on the first reroll. Y'all be sure to drop a like down below for good pack luck. You know how we operate. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Okay, so there we go. We essentially just used our free packs we got for playing our solos, we got for playing our field pass, and by playing through the house rules to complete this set without really spending any coins. So here we go. I sound like Dak Prescott. I keep on saying here we go. Well, let's open this up. Let's see what we're going to be getting. I'll show you guys all the players and then show you guys my personal selection. And yeah, for some reason it lagged me out of the game, but here is the pack, the 90 overall BND playoff wildcard fantasy pack. Now, the first thing to say about this pack is realistically, we want to pick a team that's going to win at least hopefully 1 to 2 games. So as I look through this pack right here, I might be throwing shade to some teams, but I don't know that I'm going to be picking like the Packers, because realistically, playing the odds game, it's going to be tough for the Packers to make it to the Super Bowl. And playing the odds game, it's going to be tough for the Bucks to make it there. It's going to be tough for a team like the Steelers to make it there. And I'm sorry if you're a fan of those teams. I'm probably going to anger some people in the comment section. But realistically, I think the teams that I'm deciding between, in terms of teams that I think have a chance to win a significant number of games, and I'm just playing the odds here. I'm not saying your team's bad. I'm just playing the odds based on what Vegas is literally telling me. The Bills, I like them. I think with the 2 seed, they could definitely go far, at least make it to maybe the AFC Championship game. The Chiefs, just because like they're the Chiefs, man, and the Chiefs, it's tough to bet against them. Otherwise, I don't mind the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will have a nice run. The Lions, I like. The Eagles, I don't mind. And that's kind of it for me. So now that we know that, it kind of comes down to finding a combination of a good player at a position that we value, as well as a team that's going to do well. Where can we maximize that? Number one, Jordan Poyer. I really like the Bills. I think they're going to do well, but Poyer at a 90 overall has 91 speed. If they win a couple games, say they win 2 games, maybe they win 3 games, that could get boosted to 94 speed. That'd be really solid. And then otherwise, he's 6 foot, 90 zone coverage, 82 man coverage. This card is solid. Definitely one of my favorites. Then there's also Trent McDuffie. Very solid card. I believe he's at 91 speed right now, which isn't too bad. 5'11". I just don't love the Chiefs path though, to be fully honest with you, so I'm probably going to rule that out. Then there's the Texans and there's the Browns. This Cedric Tillman's actually a really good card, but I just don't see the Browns winning too many games. Lester Cotton Sr., not bad, but you probably already have like the free left guard Bruce Matthews. Tony Pollard is an interesting pick right here. 92 speed. I will say I already have Jonathan Taylor, and Jonathan Taylor was free, so Tony Pollard I just don't see the role for. Then next up, moving on, potentially my favorite pick right here is Aleem McNeil. As a 90 overall, he's solid. 84 speed, 91 acceleration. He's got nice pass rush stats. They're not terrible. They're not amazing. But realistically, A, I could see the Lions winning maybe 2 or 3 games, and B, defensive tackle is a position that I usually don't want to spend coins on. So if I can get like a 92 overall card right here, or even a 93 if they win 3, that'd be super solid. And then otherwise, Jason Kelsey, I've already got like the free team captain right here. Jordan Fuller is a very good card. I wish that like this was on a team that's going to do better, because the Rams, I think they're solid, but if this card got like a +2 and got to 94 speed, that'd be crazy. I just don't see that happening. Side note, and I just realized this one while I was editing, say for example the Packers lose tomorrow, you can actually still upgrade Aaron Jones to a 91, then a 92, then a 93, but it won't be for free and it won't be automatically. Instead, you got to put in training points. So if you're in a situation where you might just want to get the best player available boosted to a 93 and you don't care about spending the training, I think Cedric Tillman and Jordan Fuller are probably your best bet. But let's continue talking about my pick and how I'm hoping to maximize my value without needing to do that. You can kind of go either route. It's up to you. So realistically, I think my 2 favorite options are Jordan Poyer or Aleem McNeil. I think those cards give you kind of like the holy trio, a good team, pretty solid stats, and a position that has some value if this card is a backup for you. So yeah, for me personally, I'm taking Aleem McNeil right here. You guys might hate on that pick down below in the comment section why I'm picking a DT and I'm picking someone from the Lions, but what can you do? I think that's a smart decision for my team. Now, if you're watching this video and this set has expired, because that could happen at the time you're watching this, I don't think the set expires. I think it just changes, because on this screen right here that EA Sports put out a couple days ago, it basically says do the set quickly or else it's going to get harder. And I believe the reason why it gets harder is because you know who's won game. You know what teams have made it past the first round, and once you know that information, well, it gets easier to do this set. Of course, you can do the set multiple times if you want to. Do I suggest it? I'm not fully sure. If the cards end up becoming really solid at the end right here, like say for example the Rams make it to the Super Bowl and Jordan Fuller gets like 95 speed, then yeah, maybe we would do this set another time. But for the time being, I don't mind just doing it one time, picking the DT or maybe picking Jordan Poyer. Kind of depends where your team's at. If your team's a little lower, yeah, probably go Jordan Poyer. But if you're like me at a 92, at a 93, and maybe Poyer wouldn't play for you, a lot of these cards wouldn't play for you, then take the DT, because you know what, we'll take that as an overall filler. But yeah, boys, that's gonna do it for me talking about the way you can go through and complete this set without really spending any coins, as well as the best player to pick. Again, if you have not yet checked out Underdog Fantasy, there's still a little bit of time to get your picks in before the games start today. So many specials going on over there as well. You do not want to miss out on all the fun, boys. It's gonna be a great time. All my picks, of course, are posted on Twitter, so don't miss out. And until next time, boys, have a wonderful day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys for my video tomorrow, and good luck to your team if they're playing. I'm out. Peace.